Hey everyone, welcome back to Consumer Picks. I'm going to be brutally honest with you today about touchscreen laptops. Most people buy them thinking they'll revolutionize their computing experience, then end up barely using the touch features. After testing these for months, I can tell you exactly when touchscreens add real value and when they're just an expensive gimmick that collects fingerprints. The touchscreen laptop market is full of marketing claims about intuitive interaction and natural computing. But the reality is more complicated. Some laptops implement touch brilliantly and change how you work, while others bolt on touch as an afterthought that actually makes computing more frustrating. I'm going to cut through the hype and show you which touchscreen laptops solve real problems versus which ones create new ones. The Chromebook Spin 714 costs under $800 and includes touch, stylus, and wireless mouse. Here's why this budget approach succeeds where expensive laptops fail. Chrome OS was designed for touch from the ground up. The touch implementation feels natural because Chrome OS navigation benefits from gestures and taps. You're not fighting against an interface designed for mouse and keyboard. The included stylus works well for basic note-taking and sketching. The major limitation is obvious. You need internet for full functionality. But if you live in Google's ecosystem and want affordable touch capability, this delivers exactly what it promises without pretending to be something it's not. The port selection exceeds many premium laptops, and the build quality feels solid for the price. This proves touchscreen laptops don't need to cost thousands to be useful. The Swift 14A represents practical touchscreen implementation for regular users. The 1600p display looks sharp, the Snapdragon X Elite processor delivers excellent battery life, and the touch interface enhances daily tasks without getting in the way. The 20-hour battery life is genuinely impressive and makes this suitable for extended travel. The included travel sleeve shows attention to real-world usage scenarios. The Snapdragon processor may have compatibility issues with specific software, but for typical computing tasks, browsing, email, office work, it performs excellently while maintaining exceptional efficiency. At just over $1,000, this delivers Copilot plus PC capabilities with genuine touch utility. The touchscreen here feels like an enhancement rather than a distraction from core laptop functionality. Large laptops typically skip touchscreens because they're unwieldy, but the Swift 16AI makes a compelling case for 16-inch touch displays. The OLED screen with 1800p resolution and 120Hz refresh rate justifies the touch implementation. The Intel Lunar Lake processor provides solid performance with excellent battery life. The larger screen makes touch navigation more comfortable than cramped 13-inch displays. This works as a desktop replacement that occasionally benefits from touch input rather than trying to be a giant tablet. The approach is measured and practical. For users needing a primary computer with occasional touch utility, this provides the right balance without forcing touch where it doesn't belong. The YogaBook 9 takes touchscreen laptops in a completely different direction with dual 13.3-inch OLED displays. This isn't about adding touch to a traditional laptop. It's reimagining what laptops can be. The productivity potential is real once you adapt to the interface. Having two full touchscreens creates workflow possibilities that single-screen laptops can't match. The gesture commands work reliably after the learning curve. The major limitation is the adaptation required. Your existing workflow won't translate directly. You need to invest time learning new interaction patterns. For users willing to change how they compute and wanting cutting-edge functionality, this provides capabilities no other laptop offers, but it's an experiment, not a safe choice. The Gram Pro 2-in-1 focuses touch implementation on creative workflows where it actually adds value. The included stylus and OLED display create genuine digital art capabilities. The 16-inch screen provides adequate canvas space, and the pen input feels natural for drawing and annotation. The 2-in-1 design works well for switching between laptop productivity and tablet creativity. The magnesium chassis keeps weight reasonable despite the large screen. The Intel processor and 32 GB of RAM provide solid performance for creative applications. This succeeds because it targets specific use cases where touch input provides clear advantages over mouse and keyboard interaction. The ProArt P16 combines serious computing power with thoughtful touch implementation. The AMD Ryzen AI processor and RTX 4070 GPU handle demanding creative workloads, while the 4K OLED touchscreen enhances creative workflows. The digital dial on the touchpad integrates with creative applications, showing how touch can enhance rather than replace traditional input methods. The combination provides more control options than either touch or traditional input alone. The heat and noise generation reflect the serious performance capabilities. This isn't trying to be everything to everyone. It's a professional tool with touch features that solve specific workflow problems. For creators who need graphics acceleration and can benefit from touch input in their specific applications, this justifies the investment. The Surface Pro 11 succeeds because Microsoft designed the entire experience around touch from the beginning. The detachable design, stylus integration, and Windows touch optimization create the most coherent touchscreen laptop experience available. The 2.8K OLED display provides excellent visual quality and responsive touch input. The form factor works equally well as a laptop or tablet depending on your needs. The ARM architecture provides excellent battery life while maintaining performance for typical workflows. As ARM app compatibility improves, this platform becomes increasingly compelling. This represents the mature evolution of touchscreen computing rather than touch features bolted onto traditional laptop designs. Every element works together to create a cohesive experience. The truth about touchscreen laptops is that most implementations add complexity without clear benefits. The Surface Pro 11 succeeds because it was designed around touch interaction rather than adding touch to an existing laptop design. Most people buying touchscreen laptops rarely use the touch features after the initial novelty wears off. The successful models on this list solve specific problems or target workflows where touch genuinely improves the experience. Before buying any touchscreen laptop, honestly assess whether you'll use touch features regularly. If you primarily type documents and browse the web, you're paying extra for features you won't use. If you take handwritten notes, do digital art, or frequently switch between laptop and tablet modes, touch can genuinely enhance your workflow. The best touchscreen laptops recognize that touch should complement, not replace, traditional input methods. When implemented thoughtfully, touch can solve real problems. When added as a checkbox feature, it just makes laptops more expensive and harder to clean. That's my honest assessment of touchscreen laptops in 2025. Focus on your actual needs rather than theoretical capabilities, and you'll make a better choice.